Hi, I'm Jana with Keller Williams Metro South. Welcome to my home buying process series. This video will be about the Alabama Buyer Agency Agreement. This is the buyer agency agreement that my office uses. As I previously mentioned, every state has its own real estate laws, and I will be discussing Alabama real estate laws. Once you have selected a realtor to be your single agent, then you will want to sign a buyer's agency agreement so that the realtor will have fiduciary duty and hold your best interests. This cannot be done without entering into a buyer's agency agreement. The buyer agency agreement is signed after the realtor has gone over the real estate brokerage services disclosure. I will put a link to the video in my series that explains the real estate brokerage services disclosure below. Let's start with the parties. The parties to a buyer agency agreement are the purchaser and the realtor's broker. Item 1 is the property desired section. If you are looking to purchase a home, then I write residential and then purchase. I usually write TBD or to be determined in all other areas. I do this in case my buyer client decides to live in another location, increases or decreases the price range, etc. Otherwise, the buyer agency agreement will need to be amended with each change. Item 2 is the duration of the buyer agency agreement. The commencement date is usually the day it has been signed, and I usually do 6 months. However, the duration can be for whatever time frame you and the realtor desire. Item 3 is the condition of the property and the necessity of an inspection. Alabama is a caveat emptor state, which means buyer beware. It is up to the buyer to discover defects. I will cover buyer beware in another video. The most important point is that the realtor, in most cases, is not an expert in determining the condition of the property. It is strongly recommended that you have the property inspected no matter what state you are purchasing a home. Items 4 and 5 relate to how the realtor's broker is paid. Item 4 indemnifies the local association of realtors and the multiple listing service. The multiple listing service is where realtors enter their listings, and these listings are then syndicated to real estate websites such as Zillow, Trulia, etc. The seller pays the buyer's agent's commission. When a seller lists their house with a realtor, they agree on the amount of commission paid at the sale of their property. If another agent brings the buyer, then the commission is usually split in half to go to each agent. Therefore, the commission fee is decided before any buyer views the property. Item 5 is the brokerage fee. There are 3 options. 1. The buyer's agent will take what is agreed by the sellers and their agent and what is posted on the multiple listing service. 2. The buyer pays their real estate agent a flat fee. Or 3. The buyer makes up the difference in the percentage of commission. Say that the multiple listing service has the buyer's agent getting 2%, but the buyer's agent wants 3%. Option 3 has the buyer coming up with the difference of 1%. I always choose the first option and accept what the sellers are willing to give. Also, I put zeros where there are blanks. It is always in the buyer's best interest that there be no blanks in any agreement. Item 6 relates to after the buyer's agency agreement has expired. If the realtor has shown the buyer a home during the duration of the agreement and the buyer decides to purchase the home after expiration, then the buyer's agent is entitled to commission for bringing the buyer to that property. Item 7 is very important as it relates to non-discrimination. It is illegal to discriminate in the sale or lease of real estate because of race, color, religion, handicap, familial status, sex, or national origin. This is a federal law. Now it's time to sign. A buyer's agency agreement is a binding contract between the buyer and the realtor's broker. A good realtor will work hard for you to help you find a home. The buyer agency agreement is so that the realtor can represent you, advise you, and guide you along the way so that you will have a pleasant experience when purchasing your home. I hope you found this video to be informative. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them in comments down below and I will respond to them as soon as possible. I am committed to realizing your real estate dreams. Bye, y'all.